Hey everybody, welcome to the Humble Horologist. This is Anthony, and my microphone just fell. See, I need a new one. But no, I am not in the studio. I am in the den, the old faithful room. And, but I got some green lighting in the background. How's that for Christmas? I strung me some lights. Can you see those? Hey, I want to come to you today and just share with you some thoughts about a new format that I want to take the channel. The reason is because as the channel is growing, I want it to be a little bit more, how shall we say, professional and without all the money. Right now, I got one little ring light, I've got one Razor microphone, and a few dollars of lighting in the background. But all of that can change. All of that stuff is really immaterial, even though that is material. It's tangibles. What I'm talking about is the actual format of the program itself. You've seen other shows. You've seen, how Jody on Just One More Watch always has his moment where he talks about his moans and niggles. Well, I want to have something similar, and not necessarily a moans and niggles, but I do have an idea for format, and I want to see what you guys think. So this is what I want to start doing very soon, if the latest after the first of the year. And so I want to have essentially 5, maybe 6 different segments in one video. In other words, I'm going to start with number 1, first impressions. We're going to open up a watch, not the watch, open up the box, look at the watch, and we're going to look and just what kind of first impressions do we get from it. Then secondly, we're going to look at the facts and the figures, the size, the weight, and all that good stuff. And then maybe a little bit about the company itself, where this watch comes from, and the type of people that are making it, if possible. Then thirdly, we're going to look at the fit and the finish. I want to, specifically look at how this watch is put together, the fit, the finish of it, the brushing, the polishing, the all that good stuff, and have a real good close, maybe with macro lens shots at the dial, and see if we can find any flaws and stuff that will come out in conversation during that segment. And then fourthly, this is where it gets a little bit fun. I was told by one of our viewers that I don't have a lume shot typically, and I don't really compare any lume. Well, I've got a watch on right now. This is the watch that the lume is going to be graded by. This is a Tactical Frog in titanium. It is, of course, meant to look like a Tudor, Pelagus, I believe, in titanium. I could be wrong. But the lume on this watch is insane, and I'll show you a little bit here. You can see right there. This is some serious lume, and it's the best lume of any watch that I've got. And so I'm going to have a segment called the Fuego Fight. Why call it a lume battle? This is the fire of a watch dial. So it's going to be the Fuego Fight. And notice all of these things start with F's. I'm a preacher. We got to alliterate things, when we preach. And so they all just came to me in that fashion. So we got first impression, facts and figures, fit and finish, the Fuego Fight, and then final thoughts and impressions. Just what have we learned? What do we think about this watch? And is it worth recommending? Is it worth the trash can? Whatever we might come up with. And so I believe having it in a predictable fashion, as was advised to me by people who care, we'll give people an opportunity. If they don't want to hear about one point, they can go and look at another point just by fast forwarding if they need to. And, that will be convenient for everybody involved. So what do you think? What do you think of this format? What do you think of what I've called it? And if you can think of anything better, let me know. But that's pretty much what I'm going to go with. And I hope to have some new videos out soon with some watches that were purchased during the 9/11 sale and some that are coming in on loan to review, that I might be one of the few people actually reviewing them. But my very next review is going to be of some watches that I purchased for my daughters and my wife for Christmas. They're fun. So we'll see you next time in the next video coming very soon. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts. And if you're not subscribed, please do that, because we're growing. We're going to hit 1,000 here before too long. And when we do, we're going to have some fun. I guarantee you. All right. Have a good one. See you in the next video. Remember, watches are replaceable. Every day they are. But you only got so much time. Time's not. Have a great one.